Hello everyone! How's it going? Welcome back to more Infurnum Rogue. It has been a hot minute. Last time we beat Astrogelden and have gotten equipped with some intergalactic armor and a fancy new weapon to boot. So now we are on the verge of reaching post-Moonlord state of the world. But before that, like I've discussed, I want to try and make more of a settlement before I do so. So, in today's episode, we are going to be focusing on lab building. I've already gone ahead and checked through everything I have. The first thing we're going to want to do is... Well, first off, I should probably tell you where we're going to do this. We are going to use this area here. Excluding the mountain, because we're going to extend the main build here, but that'll be a bit later. So, the main structure is going to be here. It may go a little bit into the corruption, but that's fine. That's no problems. So, first thing we want to do is get some iron and lead to make the structure blocks, because we don't have any. And we want to destroy all these platforms. So, let's not waste any time, because we are going to get busy today. First things first, we are going to break these platforms, which should take a minute. And we'll also be picking up these in the process. I could probably stop it short, save us some time. Raining platforms. Yeah, let's stop there. That feels good. Ah, I love this effect. God, it's been a minute. I gotta get back into the swing of this again. Things got quite busy for me until recently, but now we are back at full swing. If everything is well. Wow, that is strong. Combination of Lantern Festival and this blue effect. And the graveyard had to ruin it. Don't worry, it'll be moved over in a second. I should have a full inventory, pretty much. We are going to extend over to the left. Alright, let's place down our statues here. Gravestones down here. There you go, nicely out the way. Let's get the rest cleaned up. Try not to leave any loose platforms hanging around. Yeah, I'm already full. These we'll find a place for these in due time. Transfer the banners over. All these banners are still quite appreciated. I won't be getting rid of them. There's the last banner. I am blind. We are going to be making over here the new graveyard. Statues to place. You cannot place my weapon like a dummy. Not much else down here. And just a few more. Just add these to the end. There we go. There's also the crystal here. And there we go. We won't worry about flatting it for now. Next thing's next. We want to get ourselves some nice materials. Because I am low. A certain metallic substance I'll need to make most of the design, so... let's have a look-see. Metallic substance. I say like it's some mythological metal. Some down there. Yeah, iron down there. So that's a lot of lead. Good stuff. For a moment I thought it was not. That's iron, I think. No, that's tin. Not the ores I am looking. That's iron. Oh, I was stuck there for a second. Leave me alone! These things will help add to the final design, so I will pick these up. There's nothing in there. It's good to remember if it's here in case I need more resources. It's exactly a favorable place to look for metallics. Let's sideswipe. Let's go to the right. Maybe we'll have some more luck on the right side. Getting stuck on all these little ledges. That's mithril. the feeling that all this water was connected to... Yep. Not sure if I'll have that same luck here, though. There's already a clam here, that's for one. We are zooming a bit, though. Oh yeah, there is a partial lab here. There are some good stuff I could pick up here. Electrical panel, boxes, terminals. All good stuff. I also want this light source. I want to try and match the main theme as much as possible. Save some room that way. Grab more of these. You can also check the other one that was destroyed by this place. That doesn't seem normal. God, I love how they did the trees here. They made them look so good. I want those doors. So these lights could also serve some use as well. Glad at least a few of them survived. Shut up. Whoops. We can probably just throw away most of what's in here. I don't think we have any use for any of these anymore. These are long since redundant. That we can now hack away at this. Not to fear, because we are going to revive this place fresh. We're going to rebuild it better, stronger, in a fashion that's not destroyed by natural terrain. To say the least. every little bit I can. It also expresses the palette I'm need to go for this design. Since it was already destroyed, we'll make the primary core of this one out of onyx. I feel like that works out for the best. Okay, I probably have a fair few things. It's a start to work on. Let's get back to hunting. But we got raw material of what we're after, so how can I complain? Stuck in cobwebs, that's something I can complain about. Surprising lack of the material I'm after around here. Jungle's nice and open. It should be a good place to try and find the materials. When do I do this? I don't remember. Tin, we don't want tin. More lead. I don't remember the hollow. In fact, well, I don't remember this area at all. I can't say I remember much. Iron. More iron. Lead on both sides. These separation lines could also... Well, I didn't do very well, clearly, because it spread. That is tail. Okay, no interest there, but this is lead. Any at all. There we go. That's tin. I'm very smart at things. Okay. Let's start with what we have. I think that's the best way to approach it. Let's filter out what we don't want. Don't know where asphalt came from. Maybe. put some of the more decorative stuff in here. Alright, let's get crafting a bit. And lead. Let's also check my chest in case there's any hiding in there or so. Got some more lead. And another iron there. No more iron to craft with though. Make the rest of those. Then I just want stone to craft with. Do I not have stone? I should do. Interesting. I have all these great bricks. I could probably uncraft those. Go. This should uncraft a stone, right? Yeah, in fact it doubled it. And what I can also do, if I have a lot of any particular material, I don't have a lot of much, to be fair. So we'll just leave it at that. Now I believe I want to anvil it. It might be heavy workbench, actually. Yes, it is. Get a lot of those now. Okay, now we just need onyx plate, which is obsidian. We got some, but we're going to need more than that, I think. I'll have to turn you down. Sorry, doggo. I guess we can take this lot right here directly. We'll try and find some obsidian where we can. Usually around that elevator is a good call. There we go. Got quite a bit out of that. So nice onyx plate. Not as much as I wanted. Okay, we might need a bit more than I thought for that. My bad. About the same amount of that. About double this is what I'm after. I thought I saw water coming down. It's just the lava, I think. No, there's a good spot. Alright, well, I'm gonna sink this all down. Quick, let's not burn here. That's a bit more. I think that should be enough to mimic a core. Okay, now I just want to come up here and confirm some measurements. This may be a bit annoying. I just need to confirm some things. I could also probably destroy these in the process. Alright. So it's 15 in total. This number minus 2, 15 by 15. It seems to be 4 wide before reaching this gap. It's 5 a point, then 5 and a point. Okay. That probably didn't make a lot of sense to you, but I was working things out in my head. Okay. Right, we will just... We will go about yay high. Then we will begin by going 5. I'm going 1 up, 1 up. Like this. And that should mimic the core. And that should mimic the center. They are 4 wide. Not that wide. Same on all sides. Move the stability platform. And we are going to flatten it up to the edge of the points. I'll make adjustments accordingly. But first I just need to know this. Okay, so we've gotten this far, but I will need to look back to confirm its curvature. Just quickly come back here. Yeah, it aligns with that perfectly. And it goes down 1, 2, and down 1, 2. Pretty easy. And the core is correct. Okay. So, finishing off should be pretty simple. Just needs a little bit like that. Like that. That confirms its curvature. Okay, so we'll put it up on this side. Not stop fighting my own movement in the process. Yeah, I made more than enough onyx plate for this. Okay, now I just need a bucket. I need a bit of lava, because I don't think I managed to fish one of these up. Then we're going to go back. I don't think we'll need the ruler anymore. Let's try and get in like this. And I want to hammer it. Do this a little bit. This should take a short second. All the enemies wandering around down there. It's funny to think at this point, most enemies practically can't touch you anymore. I get Calamity kind of changes that by adding its whole own thing. This effect, though, is kind of ruining the effect I'm trying to go for. There we go. It's about to end anyway. I keep messing it up. I know, this is very boring. But I need to avenge the Onyx Lab doggo. I can't keep messing that up. We're getting there. Oh, at the halfway mark now. It's a bit slower than the water method, but it does the job. Nope, re-grabbed too fast there. For a moment I thought it wasn't going up anymore then. No, it still is. Makes me wonder how they calculate this. Because the liquid's a little janky, but it kind of works at the same time. Obviously this is not as intended. Though clearly they don't intend on fixing it either. Okay, final stretch. We could finally be done with this. I did one too many. If I do that. It should stretch thin. There you go. Now let's rebuild this. That we have a complete core. We just need to now make the reinforcements of it. So we're going to bring the ruler back. And next we are going to be looking at the shell that contains it. First off, it's contained in this layer of... I forget what the block's called. Hazard chevrons. So we will start by doing that. I will very much need to make more of these. Let's get them in. Let's get some in place first. Make some more of these. White paint and black paint, and some laboratory panels. Laboratory panels I should have some of. Apparently, there were none there. Okay. Are there any leftovers here? Probably not enough. probably need to quickly grab some extra. Doesn't like to show up, that's for one. I thought this was quite common materials. Some stone in the process, and I'll probably need some to transfer it with. Confirm where these come from. Heavy workbench. We'll make a couple. And I want 5 of each of these. Don't know if you guys heard that, but I heard running in that direction. Painter. Painter should be hiding in the jungle. I believe that is him there. We will quickly head on over. We want 5 of each. And there we go. Got the rest of what we need. Let's get flying mount on to save us a little hassle. Two down. Now he's surrounded it in a layer. Now lastly, I just need to confirm the dimensions of the outer layer, because this one I tend to struggle the most with. So be 2 layers after the lip. It's literally just a surrounding single block layer. Okay, so that's fairly simple then. No. I'm overcomplicating it. I don't need to do that. And now it just needs a single layer around it. the right material, but I think it works. It'll be fine. Okay, next, as part of my design edition, I would like to first grab some platforms or shelves. We're going to take off the wallet temporarily. In fact, no, give me that ruler again. So right there. We're going to do that. And add on here on this side. That. Add on the other side. Okay, give me this again. Want a couple doors. Door on this side, door on that side. Following the same circular pattern. And go one more. Sides. Come up. Okay, first off, I think I was wrong. I made it one wider than this. But it's fine. Let's check that off. One more wider. It was a 4 tile gap I gave it before. In case you don't know what I'm referring to the design I made previously for this. It's already nighttime again. Then doing the same here for the outside layer. Going one over. And on the top also. Like that. One down, 2 over. That's the circular orientation I went for. And this is 3 layers thick. Okay, now it's just my muscle memory trying to recreate my original design. Don't worry, because the design will be lowered into the ground. And these doors are set in the middle. And these are hammered like such. And extend them all out by 1 more. Because them's the pattern. That. It's a bit less curvature, but it's still fine. Of course, making perfect circles is not that simple. At least for me it is. Circles can be hard in a game about squares. Such. Like that, the containment sphere is about assembled. Everything just needs to be hammered. like so. So everything has that nice curve effect to it. So it goes for the middle. Having the wrong thing there. Then there's also the outside. This one's out of my reach. That's not my hammer. There it is. It's 10. I swear it used to be 6. It has been a minute, chat, since I have done one of these. Okay. Let's get these lanterns back out. A couple of these, a couple of those. This one on the left, this one on the right. Fair bit of laboratory wall. We'll just make that much for now. Just be wholly this wall in this section, anyway. Okay, we need to cover up any gaps there may be. Remove any imperfections. looking one. Sorry, doggo, but I think you're getting in the way a little bit. I am sorry, friend. There are some little blips you can see behind in there. Trying to negate the background where possible. Okie dokie. I'll turn the rest of the onyx plate into walls. There we go. That is this interior section done. Next up, as part of this design, it has chains similar to the Onyx lab, using minecarts for mimicking. I gotta remember how to do those, and if I remember, it's kind of hard to do it. So I gotta go down in here. Got for one of those tracks. There's one here. We will steal a bunch of tracks. If I remember, there's like a specific way you need to hammer it and order it in order to make it look like it does. So it will be a little bit of trial and error there. In due time, we'll get it. 5. Get some more of that. Your arrows are gonna stop me mining the track. Alright. We'll leave it at that. Next, we need to determine where's the point. A specific way you need to hammer it. Like so. So it's like that. Okay, I think I understand. Doggo, what are you doing out? I thought I made you disappear. Go away. Do that instead. I think I need to start on a flat surface like this. It's like that, I think. Okay, so now I need to determine how much space there needs to be around it. I think a little higher than that. That should be good. And that's going to be the roof of the place. This is temporary until we figure things out. But it's just somewhere, it's just some base ground so I can get this to look right. Okay, let's get Shrimpy Truffle and let's get to placing the rest of these. Placed one more than I needed to. Something like that. These are correct. Starting to look more like chains now. Weird. Either way, you get the rough idea. Let's get on to doing the other ones. Okay, once I got it, it's not too bad. Probably put some wedges in it like that. We'll probably want to make sure there's the same rough amount of space below it also. So we'll need to crack out the ruler again. There is 12. And there is currently 4. So I need to go down 8. Then we want to dig out this space. That's 38. So now that should be dead even, I think. 38, 38. Since it's just going to be doing pretty much this episode, how about we make things a little bit more interesting? A mini boss. Okay. Hey, let's round it out to a nice 80 wide both ways. There we go. And let's hammer it out. I'll occasionally switch the music. We'll have enough track, probably. My bad. Get back in there. Oh yeah, I never played these. These want to go about there-ish. Space for core inspection. Okay. Okay, we can turn the ruler off again. Don't want to leave that on. I know it can be a little irritating to just have on the screen. But hey, it's not as bad as the grid. I'd rather the ruler than the grid. Besides, the ruler tells me exactly what I want to know. Yeah, we definitely have enough. Definitely did something wrong. It is a little scuffed, but hey. Well, now it has the impression that it's being held up by chains, which is nice. Now the top matches the bottom. We will then probably staircase from here. Like so. Same with the opposing side. Amount of room up here. Probably just like that. And one more before exit point. Go. It's a little disorientating to do that. Sorry about that. More curve to the very edges. In fact, I might add an extra lip to it. So rather than it's like that. I like that. the other side as well before I forget. That should be 3 blocks wide like this. That one above me. This is disorienting. I will just use my flying mount instead. Of course, though, it's not going to be a square, don't worry. There's going to be more to it once I get more further in. And clicking on the theme. Have these little nubs. Here. Okay, I will want 2 more doors. There and there. I also want to destroy the dirt here. Get that out of the way. Same on the other side. Stairwell up. So, starting to come together better. Create some more of those. This, same as on the other side. This one is slightly closer. That's a singular block here. And we'll get to that later. Let's switch our attention to the side designs. Let's get to the compression chambers next on the sides. Decompression. Did I say compression? That might be a little stupid. more. A little bit of a pod like this. Let's change up the music, shall we? How about we go back to a classic? It's a bit run thin, but you'll see the idea when it comes. Exactly what happened before. Is it like that? Kind of. I kind of want to increase the room it has, kind of like this. It's more like a pod room. I feel like that works nicely. Yeah, that's mirrored. I just need to get rid of the walls and put the platforms in here. Why are the stairs backwards? Now I want to use the last doors I have. I need to do it on the other side. Fill these up. go back to this and mix everything up. Why auto? It's a bit more elevated, actually. So it's like that. $228. And this is 228. This sort of deal going on, you see? I accidentally messed with my sensitivity. So now I'll just put a single light in these rooms just to light it up. I will need to make some more lights in a sec. Okay, now I just need to do the follow-up rooms. I also need a couple more doors. I might just nab the ones from up in the plantoid up here. I think that won't be too harmful to take those doors. You want to take a couple of these. That's it. Alright, let's change up. Let's go for Wall of Flesh. Let's try and get this knife. Here. 9 blocks up. Blocks by 7. I believe it is like that. Let me check the other side. Yep, that is nicely mirrored. Now. I believe I had room for this. And now I want to mirror that. 2 up, 1, 1, 4 over. Up. Up. 1. 1. Drop. Thing. 3 down, actually. That should mirror it now. Yeah. These little egg areas. Wasn't as wide as I thought it would turn out to be, but it's still quite nice. Let's see if I still have that crash. Okay, doors. Add an anvil. That's not an animal, that's a person. I need not 2, but 3. Why 3? That will come later. Here, middle. not sure how to feel about this reinforced variant, but we can try to make it work. It's hard to tell, but I'm just gonna call it even. I'm looking from the map. Yeah, the other one's a little taller. That's just one extra layer of reinforcement on this side. Like that. I'll try adding that to the other side. I don't think it's the worst. Not sure how to feel about it. If you think it should be changed, just let me know. It has been a long time since I've done this build. These can be curved, but I want these to stay the same. Then these can be curved again. Just like that. This is for the sake of light placement. I just realized the interiors aren't the same. Goes up one more. I think that's fine. I feel like I will use a fuel dirty. probably do this all the way up, to be fair. Also, another thing I wanted to do while I have it on behind, rather than having pointed edges, I wanted to have pronounced edges instead. Instead, I go like that. I'll extend it a couple more. So it's like not sure. It was a bit longer, maybe? That feels a little better. I would need to redo it. 11. 11. Okay. Off that extension. Like that. How did I get it here? I do need to create some more vertical beams. That's probably way too many. Wall. It's probably getting repetitive now. Probably as many vertical beams as I need, so I can probably uncraft them now. Kind of like the method. It's like indoor scaffolding kind of deal. Let's see, one more up here. More shelves. Alright. Now, we just have a lot of water to fill in. A lot more than I thought I'd had. Go. Did I get the other side? I did not. Starting to come along. Something tells me this ain't enough walls. I will be able to do half, I think. Trying to fill these in at like sections at a time. Satisfying to fill it a square at a time. Well, things aren't too exciting today. I'll make sure next episode that we get some action in, for sure. This will just be a bit laid back. I'll also need to make sure to get a music box for this place. It's gotta have the lab theme. Can't go without it. Not enough, but I'll be able to get. I've managed to get a good amount of it covered with what I had. Let's go for Vassal. You don't hear his theme that often. Give him some love. Around just so we can see. I will make sure to do similar as to the labs. I will use glass light sources. To light pretty much the whole thing. So, if you're wondering what I'm trying to do here, this will be the primary location for various lab equipment, like the power cell generators, the charging stations, and also the code breaker platform. There will also be an additional section lower down here, and another above. So it would seem that we need more things. Oh, I love this theme. Alright. We are looking for more. Iron. Beautiful. Don't make me go searching for a while again. Slime is falling. I thought. Okay. I thought this is meant to prevent events even in Vanity Slot. thinking about just leaving it with what I have. Might cover the rest of what I need to do. But I feel like I just want to grab that a little bit more. That's tin. Okay. Kablammer! Double blow. That's tungsten. Yeah, we'll just leave it there. Iron also. And make more still. There we go, we are set there. Now I just need a bit more walls to finish the job here. I'd give it, let's say, around the 700s. Let's see how close my prediction is. I might be a bit short. Looking at the numbers now. Yeah, definitely. Also, that's not ideal. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, it's looking like I'm short. Yeah, it was about 100. Well, that on top of, I gotta get more for the inconsistencies. Like these. Turn off the ruler now. Bits that stick out, that makes sense. And I think the main inconsistencies are around the center part now. Edge. There's just one I see up here. There's one over to the left here. Let's see. Get that temporary lighting around. Starting to come out well. We won't do the lower section yet. We'll get around to that. Let me see if I have any glass in storage. Okay. I can try uncrafting these. And I believe I need a glass kiln. Okay, a few of these lollipops. And more of these hanging lights. Hanging lights right here. And same as over here. Got a couple away. Well, it wasn't enough for everywhere, but some of the natural light is coming too. Get rid of some of the stray torches now. I will need a bit more glass, though, to effectively light this place up. I gotta leak the upper areas. Yeah, it is a little dark. I definitely need more. Let's see. Let's get ourselves some sandaru. Let's make... looking at the time, let's try and make our final objective, lighten things up. We aren't near done yet. Let's make this random hit. Let's go 200. tops, 10 lights. More of these around. One of these at each beam, aside from these, for obvious reasons. And then let's get these two. I think that'll do it. There is, if you can believe it, more to this design that I have yet to do. But it's a significant start. Well, we have the basis for our lab anyway. We got plenty of leftover materials. So I'd say next time we will continue this a bit more, and then we will give Moonlord a shot. I think that's a good idea for next episode. So far, all I did was build the basis for this place, but I'm quite happy with it so far. Of course, bit empty, but of course, decor and everything will be added to it, so it will everything will pop a lot better, like this center area does here. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.